Hey there. I just wanted to share with you what episode 9 means to me. 15 years ago, my nanny passed from this earth. I believed my entire life that when she took her last breath, that I would take mine. But somehow, I just kept breathing. For 15 years, I forgot her because the pain of losing her was more than I could endure. But today, after 15 years of being unable to touch her memory, she came back to life within me. Today, I had the honor of breathing life back into her in the form of Amara. And this episode is dedicated to her, to what she meant to me, the unconditional love she gave me against overwhelming odds. I am here today because she loved me and believed in me. Nanny, you always believed in me, and now I believe in me too. Thank you for loving me, for giving me strength to accept myself. This entire project is dedicated to you, but this episode holds a special place in my heart because the gift of stories you once gave me now gets to be passed on through me. This one is for you, Nanny. I love you, and I hope I'm making you proud. And thank you to anyone listening. Thank you for walking this journey with me. Previously on The Phoenix in the Mirror, episode 8 was the turning point. The program glitched. The systems failed. And something unprecedented happened. 50 didn't break down. She broke through. She remembered the candle ceremony. She felt the love. She chose to believe. And instead of asking to be rescued, she asked to be witnessed. And she accepted the task of witnessing all that lives within her. If you're joining me for the first time, please make sure to listen in order, starting with episode 1. This journey builds layer by layer with purpose. And if you're returning, thank you for being a witness. Welcome to episode 9, The Arrival. I hope you enjoy. Carolyn stares at her reflection in the mirror back on Earth. I don't know. I wonder if that even worked. She isn't sure what to believe or what is even real. Her entire life, she was taught not to trust what was within her. But she knows she's been watched over and protected for her entire 50 years. She's felt something pulling her, guiding her, protecting her. But is it really as simple as just talking to someone you can't even see? Carolyn walks back into her room as she battles the voices within her mind telling her, "You will never be enough. You might as well just give up now before you get hurt again. You are nothing. You should have never been born. Why don't you just give up?" The voice within her is relentless. It always has been. Maybe I should just give up. All this seems pointless. But after the vision of the ceremony, and all the souls there for her, she's struggling to believe that it was even real. But so many things in the past year have proved it. I probably just made it all up in my imagination. There's no way any of this is real, she says as the younger versions inside her remain silenced and broken. I'm sorry, guys. I think I'm just too broken for any of this to work. I can't possibly do this alone. And I can't see them or hear them. And it's so difficult to believe that my entire life ever even had value. Carolyn curls up on her bed and begins to sob as she tries with everything in her to believe in herself and the 49 within her that wants so bad to be heard. She's been fighting for 7 years, trying to find a way to let them speak. I can't do this alone. I don't know how to help you all, how to give you a safe space to be heard and witnessed without breaking all of us. And it's so hard to believe when I can't see, she says out loud to herself and the 49 within her. Carolyn lays in bed as she closes her eyes, trying to remember all the times in her life that she knew she wasn't alone, even when she was alone. She tries to remember the times she felt held by something unseen and unheard. Tears stream down her face as she recognizes, unless she has at least one witness outside of herself, there's no way she will be able to give them all a voice. The world around seems to fade away as Carolyn fights within herself, trying to believe in something she can't see. She whispers aloud, I do believe. I do believe. I do believe. Back in the control room, every soul stands silent, unsure of what just happened. Well, here's one thing I think we can all be certain of. This assignment will end in success. But to get her there, we have to do our parts too. So let's all get back to work. We have to get in there and open communications with one, Amara says as she looks around the room. The souls know this is not the time to celebrate. Yet. Ray steps forward to the main workstation, which will be theirs for the assignment. Ray will be at the workstation at all times, unless Carolyn is sleeping, at which time Angel will watch over her while Ray gets rest. Ray sits down and tries to pull up one's program. Angel comes up behind Ray, and a look of concern comes across her face. Ray, she asks, I don't know what's going on, eh? I can't get into her. Alma, I need some help over here, Ray yells across the room. What is going on, baby? Amara asks as she comes in behind Ray. I can't get into one. It's like there's something wrong with the program. We had this checked, right, Alma? She can't be in there alone. You know that. Ray begins to panic. Amara motions Ray to let her sit, and she sits in front of the workstation as Ray slides out of the chair and directly into Angel's arms. Angel immediately reassures Ray that everything is okay. 50 just showed up, Ray. She made it. It will all be okay. It's just a glitch somewhere, Angel assures Ray as she holds them in her arms. Amara works at the workstation for several minutes when she motions Rose over. All the souls are deeply invested with what is going on. Rose rushes to Amara's side as they slip off to themselves to have a conversation. After they discuss for a while, Amara faces the crowds. Any souls here that have access to any year of Carolyn's life, please see if you can access it. That is better than nothing. Let's hope we can make contact somewhere. Celine, I'll work with you to see if we can access 50 since she just spoke to us. Ray and Angel, you keep trying to get one online. She's the most important to get communication with right now, Amara announces as souls begin to fill the seats of the workstations surrounding the globe. One by one, souls begin to look around nervously. It seems that none of them are working. The entire system is glitching. Why is this happening, eh? Ray looks at Angel in panic. Nothing about this assignment is going right. I know we just saw 50, but if we can't get into any of them, how will she ever make it? We just trust. It's what we do. We believe and we trust in her. She believed in us. Now, let's do the same for her. Angel wraps her arms around Ray as they all continue to access Carolyn. After a short time, it is beginning to look hopeless. No one is sure what to do as Amara rushes around trying to find a way to get into any year. Angel holds Ray as everyone tries to figure out what is going on. Although she is worried inside, she refuses to let it show. Ray needs her strength for now. All of a sudden, all the lights start flickering and glitching again. Everyone stops in place as the dot on the crystal globe begins to shine brighter and brighter. Ray releases from Angel's embrace and walks towards the globe, mesmerized by the dot. Ray's face holds a look of complete confusion as they turn around to face the room. She's here. Amara and Angel walk up to Ray looking confused, but curious. What do you mean, she's here? Amara asks Ray as she steps to her side. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense, but I feel her. She's here, somehow. Ray looks into Amara's eyes, questioning. A figure begins to appear in front of them. It's an adult human, laying on the floor, curled into a ball within themselves. Everyone goes silent as 50's figure becomes clear until she is fully in the control room. Ray looks over to Amara, unsure what is happening. Amara rushes to 50's side, followed closely by Ray and Angel. As Amara reaches 50, 50 raises her head up towards Amara and whispers, Amma, is it really you? 50 sits up and stares into eyes she had long ago forgotten. She jumps to her feet and engulfs Amara in a hug. Amma, I missed you. 50 holds on so tight to Amara as tears flow down her face. Angel comes in behind Amara and wipes the tears as 50 continues to hold on to Amara. Angel? It's really you? She releases Amara and immediately falls into Angel's arms. Wow! Am I really here? 50 questions as she begins to look around the control room. This is real? She is in awe as she glances around the control room. All souls stand in complete awe of what is happening. Amara asks 50, Baby, how did you get here? I think I just believed. I don't know, I was laying on my bed, just trying to remember all the times you all have held me and kept me safe. And then I'm here, 50 explains. I don't know how to help them, Mama. I don't know how to let them speak. I'm afraid it will break me. Amara looks confused as she asks, Who are you trying to let speak? Them, 50 says as she points to the back of the control room. All eyes follow her motion as gasps of shock hit the crowd when they all realize standing behind them are all 49 ages of Carolyn, from 1 to 49. The older ones protectively standing around the smaller ones. Some are hiding behind others. Some look angry. Some look empty. All look cautious. But there is strength in all their eyes, like they are studying everything around them, yet trusting nothing. Angel rushes to Ray just as they are about to pass out from shock. Hey, you're okay. We are okay. She's okay. Breathe. Ray steadies with Angel's help and begins to step forward towards the 49. This can't be real. Ray reaches out to one of them to see if they are real. 49 immediately steps between Ray and the others, obviously protective over all of them. 49 reaches her hand out to Ray cautiously, and Ray reaches out to shake the hand of their human essence. Their hands meet, and 49 immediately relaxes as a recognition of safety calms her. Whoa, Ray whispers. Angel comes up to the side of Ray, and the entire atmosphere shifts immediately as all 49 see Angel. Even the angry ones seem to grin a little. The children are jumping in her arms. The teenagers are trying to talk her ear off. And the older ones stand grinning as if they understand completely. The rest of the room stands in awe. Mouths are open in shock. Tears are flowing down faces everywhere. More souls are coming into the room as word spreads what is happening. Angel glances at Ray with pure joy, both laughing as it's obvious all versions love Angel. Ray jumps in with all of them, and Angel just laughs as all 49 are trying to hold her attention. 50 embraces Amara. I've never seen them all so happy, so free. There's something about her that makes them all feel safe and loved. Amara smiles. You should go. Be with them. Enjoy your time, and we will figure all this out and what comes next. 50 smiles and hugs Amara. I missed you, Alma. I hope I don't have to go back anytime soon. It would be so wonderful just to stay here with all of you. Everything is too painful on Earth, and I just don't want to go back. Then 50 joins the others, just seeing all of them happy and free. This is enough, she thinks to herself. The entire control room has enjoyed the day, spending time with Carolyn's group. So many reunions, souls that Carolyn hasn't seen on Earth in years. Some still running their assignments on Earth, some already moved on to other assignments. As evening settles, 50 steps to the stage in front of the globe in the center of the room. Amara and Angel stand on one side, Celine and Rose on the other. Ray is standing proudly in the crowd, surrounded by the 49 others. Ray has gotten quite taken in by them, and they all have Ray wrapped around their little pinkies. 50 takes a breath, nervous. I'm not much of a talker, she begins. But today reminded us of the good we've held within us silently. The love we forgot we even possessed because of the darkness. She looks around at all the souls that have touched her life in so many ways, and so many that just became family today. None of us would have survived without all of you. When I was little, Alma did story hour at the library, where she was the librarian. She and I have talked, and she has agreed that the control room will play host as each year of my life gets to share their individual stories in whatever form they choose. And all we ask is for witness. Alma and I agree they each deserve the opportunity to speak their truths and be witnessed. Thank you all for playing the roles you played. I have a feeling we will all be calling you out as we tell our stories. We wouldn't be here without you. But now, it's time for us to witness ourselves. Thank you all for providing us with a safe space to be heard and witnessed. There was no way I could hold them all alone. The entire control room is in tears. Souls just holding each other, remembering. It is truly in feeling safe with others that we are able to embrace our truths. And Carolyn has proved that to us all tonight. The crowd erupts in excited voices as everyone is excited to play host to the life of Carolyn Rose Dawson. You are back before the mirrors, and beside you are both Phoenix and Aeon. You're really glad they are both here. It has been a while since you've been here with both of them. Neither say anything, as they are obviously waiting for you to say something. Okay, I have to admit, I wasn't expecting that. You nervous laugh in amazement. Aeon and Phoenix glance at each other as Phoenix says, yeah, neither were we. The story is getting interesting, huh? Oh, yeah. I think I'm just in shock. I don't even know what to say. I'm not even sure I have questions at this point. I just want to go be there with them, you say as Phoenix and Aeon laugh at your obvious acceptance of the story. It was amazing to see them all there together. I never really thought about all the years that I've been living, how each one of them truly holds their own story, and their stories are a part of my story. And seeing how they all came in so seemingly broken, but once they saw Angel, everything changed. It was like just being seen by Angel, by 50. It shifted something within them all. You are still in awe as Phoenix and Aeon step to face you. Phoenix looks you in the eyes and says, I knew you were the right human to tell the story to. You have embraced this beautifully. Aeon and I both are looking forward to continuing this story with you. Aeon rushes in to embrace you as they slowly fade away, and you are once again safe in your room, in complete awe of what you just witnessed.
I didn't know I was searching. I thought I was standing still. I learned to call it normal, what was really just my will. I walked into that quiet room with nowhere left to go. Didn't ask for saving, just a place to breathe in slow. I didn't know my body was waiting for a sign that someone solid could stand inside the fire and not flinch this time. When someone sees you and doesn't rush the truth, doesn't try to fix you, doesn't tell you what to do, something settles in your chest, like the ground remembers you. You don't fall apart, you come back to yourself when someone sees you. I spent my life reading faces, listen between the lines, learning how to carry storms that weren't ever mine. I thought helping was the answer, thought I knew how this worked. Didn't know the deepest healing was being met without the hurt. She didn't hold the answers, she held the room, made space for every question, let the truth arrive on its own time. When someone sees you and stays exactly there, not above you, not below you, just present, just aware, your heart starts making sense again. Your breath learns how to move. You don't disappear, you don't have to prove when someone sees you. Surviving, if you don't know what you need, if you think you're fine but your body disagrees, you don't need a hero, you don't need a cure, you need one steady witness who knows how to be sure. When someone sees you and the room feels safe and wide, you stop running from the mirror, you don't have to hide. All the pieces find their places, all the noise goes quiet too. You were never broken, you were waiting just hadn't been found by a moment that stayed and didn't turn